Item number 2 is consent of agenda. A, approval of agenda. B, approval of minutes of the January 4th, 2010 special council meeting and the January 11th, 2010 council meeting. And C, receipts and disbursements. Any discussion or questions, council members?
That brown supply for hydrant repair?
Hydrant repair?
Yeah.
We've had an ongoing project for, there have been a lot of hydrants that are really in bad
That would be
shape.
for the 12th Street hydrant.
There was like 3 of them that I believe new hydrants were bought with that brown supply, yeah.
Is that going to replace the one down by the Citizen Bank?
Yeah.
When we get to it, in fact, it's downstairs, we haven't got it put in.
Was that an insurance claim? How long have we been without a hydrant down there now?
They had it in the spring.
Yeah.
This last spring?
Oh,
It's been a couple of years, ain't it?
about 2 years, it might have been a year.
A year?
No, it was last year. We just settled.
At that house settle?
We just settled with them in January, if I remember, January of last year, which would have been 12 months ago. We just settled with them January or February.
Settled with?
The insurance company?
The insurance company for the amount, because there was some dispute over the exact amount of payment of the fire hydrant.
So the city couldn't replace the fire hydrant until we had insurance money to do so? Is that correct?
I suppose we could have. I don't exactly remember how long it took us to take care of the issue. It happened in the middle of the winter, so our first opportunity to deal with it would have been late March, early April of this year. Would have been our first opportunity to deal with it. So they've probably been without one that could have been replaced for about roughly 8 months.
Well, what I'm saying is I've heard more than once that we were waiting for an insurance settlement on that.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, was that the reason that it wasn't replaced because we didn't have the money to replace it? We were waiting for the insurance? Or why couldn't we have gone ahead and replaced it without the insurance and worry about that later?
Well, it happened in the middle of the winter.
You said it was last January. So my question is, why couldn't we replace that in March and worry about the insurance after we had it replaced?
Well, I'm saying that we could. I mean, it could have been replaced before this time, yes.
If we have another one hit by that, we know they got insurance, why don't we just hire it done and get done with it? Charge the insurance company.
Well, guys, you know, things happen. Workload and priorities change and it just gets pushed back.
Yeah, but what I said, Bob, was like on a fire hydrant. If they don't know it's covered by some insurance, just hire Muggenberg or somebody to do it, or that's something they can't do.
Well, they probably could.
If insurance is going to pay for it, we'll get them to do it, free you guys up.
Well, like I said, our priorities change. That's why it hasn't been done, one thing to another, and it gets pushed back on the schedule.
Well, I definitely think that we got a fire hydrant out. It needs to get replaced as soon as we can, especially one downtown. You know, and instead of waiting for an insurance check to come through before we get to it, I think it needs to get done quicker.
Is there any other discussion, questions, comments? Curtis?
I may have missed it. How much was that going to cost?
How much is the fire hydrant?
It was about $2,400.
In that area.
So move to approve AB.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Call for a vote.
Councilman Frohardt,
Yes.
For that one particular one, Curtis.
Johnson,
Yes.
Bernie,
Yes.
Frohardt,
Yes.
motion carries.